What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Spurs Let's Play. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe for daily FM content on the channel. Apart from maybe occasionally where I don't have time to record an episode because of work and all the rest of it. Down below is the Let's Play channel and also the FIFA channel down below. Go check those out as well. Today I want to play with a new signing, Maxence Quacquere. That's probably wrong. I'm calling Max, it's easier. A player that I've signed before on Foot Manager this year. He's just a very solid signing for that DM role, and he's cost £30 million, which is more than I would like to pay for him, but it's still, I think, a nice deal. He fits. It passes his technique. He just fits that DM role I want to play in. To be honest, so. Games off camera. As you can probably tell from the title episode, it's a London Derby double today. But let's look at games off camera. And, yeah, just watch this. So we've come back from our break for the World Cup, and we've done an absolutely fantastic form. We've scored at least 3 goals in every single game so far. Obviously, as you can see, we've got Chelsea and Arsenal in the Cups now. Obviously, the FA Cup third round on the EFL quarterfinal. The next episode tomorrow, we're going to be doing Manchester United and West Ham, because Man United is a biggest game, and it could be obviously important for our title race. And then we'll probably do after that, probably do Bournemouth and let's go Madrid after that. So, league table, we are still top of the table by 6 points. The most important thing is we are basically going to finish, it looks like, in the top 4 this year, which is why I'm showing my United game. That one, if we somehow beat Man United, that's probably top 4, if not officially done, more or less confirmed. We've also got a better goal difference than the teams below us as well, which is fantastic. But this is insane. Harry Kane is just. I've managed Harry Kane briefly before on Foot Manager years ago, but I've never had a season like this from a striker for a while on Foot Manager in the first season. Absolutely insane. He fits that well, and I think this system works. This tactic actually works very well. So I'm buying players who can play in these roles essentially. So I need a deep end playmaker, and I'm still not sure who to go for. There's one player I'm after. But the fee is, there's a loose clause in his contract, but the fee is going to be difficult to do because obviously I haven't got the money up front to pay for it. So I'm trying to do a deal in installments, but I think it's very unlikely. So, excuse me. Let's go, shall we? I want to sell people like Basuma and what have you. If I can't get Basuma or someone else sold, like Richarlison, which I'm trying to move on as well, I'll probably do a deal with Danjuma. I'm going to keep Danjuma. So I'm going to see if I can get a midfielder in. If I can't get a midfielder in this January window, I'll activate the release clause for Danjuma, because I think he's a decent option. And what I'll do then is I'll keep Danjuma, sell Richarlison in the summer, and bring in a young deep line playmaker, deep line forward, which I'm still not quite sure who I'm going to go for yet. But Harry Kane is going to be Harry Kane's just been insane. So 2 cut competitions today. Let's see how we get on. We're keeping on key highlights because it's the way I like to do it. Look at that form. Insane form. To be fair, even on key highlights, there was a game, I think it was Southampton, I think it was. It was like 10 minutes. So a lot of highlights in that episode, in that game. So it can have a lot of highlights in a key highlights game. It's just, we'll see how it goes. So Chelsea, oh God, first highlight of the game is like 35 seconds in, which is not necessarily a good sign, given that it's them attacking. Sterling. Now we've got the ball back with Kulusevski. Now he's bringing it forward. He needs some support here. He's got Porro. Now Ward-Prowse. Now Kulusevski down the right hand side. Sorry, on his left foot. Porro. Ward-Prowse. Harry Kane. Has a shot blocked. For Kulusevski. Oh, bit of fortune there. It fell to us. It probably should have been a goal. But it wasn't. Throwing for Chelsea. James throws it into João Felix. Back to James again. Now for Fana. This game should not be easy because Chelsea are a good side. The guys what happened in IRL Arsenal ball to Sterling. That still on your feet. Still on your feet. And João Felix. I'm just bodies in the way. Just sheer bodies in the way there. There's a break on now though. Ward-Prowse. Harry Kane. He's got Son down left hand side. Son. Oh, again. Corner kick. And we know how dangerous we can be from these. Boss taking it. Swings it in. Cleared. Back to Bentancur. He's got Tanner Binney under control. He's going to have a shot. I think he is. He's going to score as well. Tottenham 1. Chelsea 0. It's Bentancur. Again, it wasn't the best corner kick we've seen this season from us. But again, I want to point this out. And we benefit from this occasion. The ball comes in here. Decent ball in. And look at the reaction from the Chelsea players. There's no reaction to it. It definitely feels like an issue on the match engine where players don't receive the reaction in the second phase well enough. I don't know if it's just coincidence that the teams I'm playing against are doing that, but it feels like they should be out quicker than that. But 1-0, I mean, it's been an even game, to be honest with you. I don't think either team has been much better than the other one, but we're ahead. Ward-Prowse with free kick. Now Dingson penalty again. Kane arriving in there. And then Højbjerg wins the ball. Long lay. Now Sessegnon, who's got, by the way, got a new contract recently. From me because he's been performing very well down at left back. Here he goes again. Dinks it in the penalty area. There's Harry Kane. Cleared again. Højbjerg. Again, look at the reaction. Good reaction to us there. But well done Chelsea playing out from the back though. Fair play to them. At least we tried to close down there. And that, well done Son. Great. This is where I know my team's playing well when we're doing this. Winning the 50-50 balls and working hard to chase the ball back. We've got to get second goal while we're on top though, ideally, if we can. Ward-Prowse. Longley. Bentancur. Nice football again here. Nice movement. Just need to find that killer pass. There we go. Kane's through. Harry Kane! Lovely football. We've been doing that all season. Well, I'd say most of the season. Lovely football. Tottenham 2, Chelsea 0. It's absolutely fantastic football. Again, patient build-up, good movement, good tempo. And Harry Kane, he's just absolutely phenomenal. He really is. Good ball through. Kane gets in on goal. And I love a little finish. And it's 2-0 against Chelsea. It's a FA Cup game, of course, but still, it's against a decent side, and we're taking control of this game. It's half time. It's 2-0. I'm just gonna say to them, don't get complacent, because I don't want any kind of hint of that in the second half. I like a third goal. One of the things that's been so handy in the last few weeks in this save is because we've been getting like 3 and 4 and look like we're like half an hour to go. I've been able to take players off earlier than I would like earlier than you maybe would think. So like Kane's been given like 20 minutes rest on the midfielders, and I think it's helped our fitness levels a little bit as well. It's not obviously going to be 100%, but it has helped a bit. James on the right hand side in the box, clear by Romero. Just don't give him an easy back into the game. Just keep focused, guys. James on the box, and there we go. You tell them don't get complacent. You tell them to be focused, and then they go and see the goal in the first 7 minutes of the second half. But again, it's down the wide areas, isn't it? The fullbacks just no one's just free of you there. Someone's going to see danger, and then just again it's a bit poor there from is it Porro? Yeah, it just doesn't get tight to Sterling. It's 2-1. So we're going to choose now, guys. Son, why does it do this on this bit here? Why does it keep resetting it? So Son's going to come off, and we're going to bring Charleston on. We're going to bring Max on for Højbjerg. Benson Cook can come off and bring Hakan on. Not ideal, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then that will do for now. It's been a very poor second half. No highlights at all. Son, that's his fitness in it. He's just gone with fitness, hasn't he? Poro's caught in two minds there. He's caught between two ideas there. Oh, it's poor. Yeah, we're just making silly mistakes second half. That's what's happening. That is a really poor mistake from a corner, from a ball over the top. But hopefully we can rally this out and get another good win. Poro with a throw in. Kane, can he win that? He's just hits him, hasn't it? Second half, just been better team second half. Again, Richarlison, try and get the ball at least. I don't mind you not getting it, but at least try. Again, get across to him. You're not defending there. You need to get well done, Sessegnon. You got there eventually. Play the ball now, down the line. Down the line. Richarlison, can you find a Kane in the penalty area? Kane's waiting for it. Richarlison! And you've got to at least get it on target from that position. I mean, you got the power behind it. You can't argue with that. But you've got to get it on target, haven't you? You can't just have a shot there and blaze it wide. But it looks like we're going to get the win. And we have. Game of 2 halves, really. We were a slightly better team in the first half and Chelsea a better team in the second half. But good win. It should have been 3 really at the end of the game. Delighted. I'm not going to be too negative on them because it's a big game. It should be close like that. You're not expecting to go beat Chelsea 3 or 4, although it would be nice, of course. Right. Midland Derby. It's arguably a bigger one because obviously it's a chance to get semi-final of a cup. And Son is out for 5 to 8 days. So that's not great. But we do have Dan Jumbo who can play, so it's not too bad. On to Arsenal. Right, folks, so yeah, match number 2 against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. A chance to get to a semi-final. We're at home as well, which is ideal. But this is not going to be an easy game. Any sort of imagination. It looks like I can't get a midfielder in that I want because I can't shift Bassoon on. The common problem I'm having this year on Football Manager is no matter what I try and do with players that start early in the game, I'm still getting this thing of we won't pay the wage demands. You know, if you pay the wage and offer a real low fee, still don't do it. I still feel like they need to work on the transfer system. Feels like the AI will not pay anything for your players, but they'll demand a fortune from you for theirs. It just feels like it's a nightmare to sell players on this game. It feels like every year. Anyway, it's Rob House with a free kick early on against Arsenal. With decent range here, into the wall. Lonnie's there first and scores! Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0. It's not usually we score from a set piece, but we'll take it anyway. 1-0 against the Arsenal. As the versus the whatever, you know what I mean? You know what joke I'm making. Longley gets there first. Just wants it more. Just wants it more, and it's 1-0. And this is a fantastic start to the quarter final. Porro. Ward-Prowse. Porro. Curls it in. Kane flicks it on. I think there's too much power on him. He's trying to direct it and he's bounced off him. Porro. Again to Ward-Prowse. Back to Porro. Curls it in. Danjuma tries flicking it on Sessignon. Careful. Kulusevski edge of box. Hits it! Good save from Ramsdale. Danjuma gets it under control. Post to Kane! It's 2! Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0. And it's that man again. It's Harry Kane. This is going surprisingly well for a guy who's usually crap at Football Manager. Well done, Kulusevski. Unlucky with a shot. Great shot. Great save from Ramsdale. But well done, Danjuma. Back into the danger area. Harry Kane waiting for it. And he just gets there first and makes it 2-0. And there's the insurance score that we were looking for. And Harry Kane is now injured. This is my biggest fear going into this. It's a groin injury. I've got a sniggy suspicion the game has decided to go, you know what, lads? If this is what I think it is long-term injury, I've got a backup signing I could make with a certain player from Roma, but I don't know if it's worth doing because he wants to be a star player. Suddenly now this quarter-final is not as important as Harry Kane's injury, because if that's a serious injury, we could have a problem. Is Ward-Prowse the free kick? Goes for it. And Romero, and it's somehow not going back in the net. That would have been a tie right there if that had gone back in the net. I don't know who got the last shot. I think Romero it fell to at the end. Romero, Ward-Prowse, like a third goal here now. Oh, again, I just hope we don't. I really hope that Harry Kane's out too long because he's been brilliant. I mean, there is a signing option I could make. I think he would join us, but the problem is I don't think he won't start every game because Kane will start, and it's just the problem. Porro down the right hand side finds Ward-Prowse. There's the box to Højbjerg. Bentancur has a shot. Tell you, it's a crazy game this, but my mind's on Harry Kane's potential availability rest of the season. I hope it's not a serious injury. I fear it might be. The long ball cleared. Romero, yeah, half time. The only plus side to it could be that we may have to pay Richarlison more in that deep line forward role, which means that if he performs well, that's fantastic, and it means we don't miss Kane that as much. Hopefully, if that happens. But also, if you sell Richarlison, it might get a bit more interesting in him because of that form he's been in for the time Kane's been out. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Sessignon, Højbjerg, Bentancur, dinks it in, cleared. Back to Pedro Porro down the right hand side. In the box to Kulusevski, and I don't think that's a penalty. He's giving it, but I think the keeper. I think the defender gets the ball. What's he going to give? Okay, that did not look like a penalty to me, but this is the tie right here. Højbjerg's going to take it. This is the tie right here. This goes in. We're through to the semi-final. And it's in. Tottenham 3, Arsenal 0. That's game over. That looked, on this animation, like he got the ball. But clearly not. Referee and VAR disagree. And that is game over now. And we're through to the semi-final. 2 big results against London rivals. But again, it's all down to Harry Kane. Is he going to be fit for the rest of the season or not? Richarlison, there's a break on here. Look at the space we've got here. Danjuma over the top to Kulusevski. This can't be a goal. It's too quick. Yeah. You knew it wasn't going to be a goal, didn't you? When it's too quick like that, you know it's not going to happen. But again, it should have been a goal because that's a great opportunity. And not many subs have a full time. Tottenham 3, Arsenal 0. I think we deserve a better team. But that Harry Kane injury, please don't do this to me. SI, don't let watching an Arsenal game, it's incredible what's happening here. This is insane. Wow. 3-0, obviously, we'll see. I don't know what to think here now. Please don't tell me he's out long term. Please. 2 months. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still not great. So he's back in March. Send specialist. I'm going to send specialist and get him back. ASAP. That is a big blow. That is a big blow to our season. Son also injured at the minute as well, but he's back pretty soon. I mean, it's not ideal, is it, at all? Now, obviously, I've got players on my shortlist that I'm looking at. The main guy, is he even on here? He would be this guy Dybala, who can play deep down forward role. The issue is, it's not the fee, it's the fact he wants to be a star player. I just don't feel like now we could use him as a rotation player on the right hand side of Kulusevski as well. But I'm seriously considering doing this deal because I like the player, and I feel like, yeah, I'm seriously considering doing this deal, by the way, for Dybala now. But that's a big blow. That's a massive blow to our season. But it means other players have got to step up now, and if they do, it's not wow. So also this penalty. Yeah. So I don't know. I have to make a decision on this pretty damn quick. But yeah, we're still amazing season. We're doing way better than I thought we would. The fact we're in a title race is absolutely stunning. I think the main thing is getting top 4. That was the aim for me, but the board obviously wants Europa League. But I think we can get top 4 now. I think we can win the league if we just get. It's a big decision to make now, Dybala. Do we bring him in or not? I think we might well do it, but we'll have to wait and see. I might try and do a loan deal. Actually, would he be interested? Would he be interested in a loan deal? A loan deal would be actually perfect, really, wouldn't it? Because that means I can get away with it a little bit, and would he be interested in a loan deal? So that's a good idea. He's not interested in a loan deal. But £70 million for Dybala is not a bad deal. Anyway, we'll wait and see. So, guys, if next episode we'll come back because we've got big games. Well, actually, saying that, we've got to wait. See, got semi-final coming up there, haven't we, as well? We'll do what we said. We'll do West Ham Man United because obviously that's the top 4 battle potentially, and then we'll see. But we'll see who is a draw going to be made yet. I don't think it is it yet? I don't think they're going to make the draw yet for the cup semi-final. Anyway, we'll come back from Man United and West Ham because again, big game to potentially move clear in top 4 race. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you have enjoyed it, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.